Hello guys, this is BlockHeart, and I'm here today with something interesting. I've got a 3v3 match. Looks like LOL Recorder has finally got its stuff together. It can do this. I can see everyone's health bars, and it's all running pretty smooth. So I'm playing this one with my friend Baron Daredevil and someone I never met named Dow Dow Dow, which I appreciate because goofy names are the way to do it. We're fighting Zalgor and Kriskis and Tanarag, who all sound like bad characters in like cheap fantasy novels. And as you can see, I'm playing Rise, who I recently discovered really good in the third season. You know what? He's just a load of fun to play. You can build all kinds of weird stuff on him. He's unlike any other character, and I like that. So currently you're seeing a common theme in 3v3 matches is the beginning poke fest, where we all run up, touch this thing, and then run away because we're scared. But in general, we're not really trying to engage here. I take a little bit too much poke there. One thing is, Rise doesn't have any skill shots, so bushes are a very good way to avoid him. I do have potions though, so I should be able to heal that up. Now, Malphite's pretty tanky. He's got that shield early on. We don't want to focus too much unless we're just constantly trying to keep that shield down. So right now I'm trying to charge up my Tears of the Goddess, because you can start out with that on this map, which is cool. I don't know if it was a good idea or not, because I wasn't sure how long the game would go on. However, if you can just look at that game length bar, you'll see if it was a good choice or not. So top, Jace is a pretty good bet. That range allows him to harass most melee champions. He's also got a hard disengage, which is a pretty nice thing. So as you can see, like, this map starts off quite a bit like Summoner's Rift, but if you want to gank, it's much easier. All you have to do is walk up like that, and you're ganked. That's about all it takes, and it does make the map a little bit more lethal. So, Vi is a little bit low on health. So is Cat, though. We're keeping up pretty equal. And, you know, I'm getting in last hits, charging up the tier. I want to change it into the Mana Sword, the Mana Mune. And once you get that, his single target damage just becomes outstanding. So they're going for Vi. That is very close. I'm going to burn Exhaust because I don't want him to get in that last hit. She gets out of there, which is good, actually. They burned Ignite, we burned Exhaust, and nothing happened. So, so far, so good. Darius is going to go back to get the point. I think Jace is going to get it for our side, too. I'm going to stay here and try to prevent these guys from just pushing up to the turret, free farming, etc. Yeah, they're doing a pretty good job, but they're both pretty low on health as well. So we've got it. The little altars, when you have one, they give you extra gold on minion kills. When you have both, they increase all of your attack damage and ability power by 10%, which is a pretty strong buff. It's definitely worthwhile when you have it. Once you capture one, you cannot recapture it again for about 2 minutes. After that, it's open game for the other team to try and get. So once you get one, or once you get both, you can usually keep it for a while. So Darius is coming down here. I don't know, he's there. He finds me. Throw a thing at him, stop him, but yeah, we don't want to run into that. So far, pretty non-lethal game. Which is kind of surprising. I find that a lot of people are very aggressive on this map, which is usually a good idea. And me and Vi are helping each other out, clearing out the jungle monsters. And I'm going to come out here, and she doesn't have her ult, so I don't think she can take me down. I just want to bother her. And you'll notice I'm all out of potions. Wish I could go back and get more, but you also really don't want to be underleveled in this map, because for whatever reason it seems to take forever to level up. I think it may be about the same, but maybe it's just a different game mode that's not Dominion, and so after playing Dominion I feel that like, I'm only level 4. Yeah, and Jace doing an excellent job up top. So, together we're managing to stave off Cat. Okay, it looks like I am going to go back. Cat's going to gank. Nope, she's just pretending. And yeah, Cat's particularly lethal. Once Rise gets tankier, he can fight her decently. Once she jumps in, he can move outside of her ult with his stronger move speed. He can also buy magic resist, and she can't run away if he uses Rune Prison, which allows him to probably get a full at least 4 spell combo. Longer if you can style it. You can go up there and swag a bit. But I'm not that good with him. I don't play Ryze often, but when I do, I like it. Also, he is, oh my lord, lag. I don't know, interesting. I think, in my opinion, he's the only black champion in the League of Legends. A lot of people don't agree with me that he's black. Like, I'm pretty sure, by black I mean, like, African, I guess. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure he is a purple black guy. I don't mean to sound like racist or anything, I just think that's who he is. And, I don't know, end up in that argument with people sometimes. And they're like, well, there's no black characters. And I'm like, well, Ryze is black. And they're like, no, he's purple. And I'm like, yeah, but he's... you see, it goes around circular logic. So, we're both on our respective sides again. Jace is already at 6. That's good. But, yeah, we're really going to have to worry for that Malphite initiation with Cat. Is going to allow her to get off a lot of damage on her ultimate because, well, we'll probably be knocked up into the air by it. So, there she goes. I stop her, throw a ball at her, throw another ball at her. It's basically the Ryze thing to do. And, yeah, usually, like, if this were a long game, I'd be trying to get a Catalyst. I'm not sure. Yeah, I guess I do. Even though it's short, like, Rod of Ages is amazing on Ryze. It gives him everything he needs. Gives him mana, gives him health, and it gives him ability power, which all of his stuff scales on. So, this is bad. Vi's, yeah, kind of caught out. I want to go and save her, but all I'm going to be able to do is bind that guy, toss the thing. Yeah. So they pick her up. That was a good job on their part there. All three got together. They made sure that she could not get away. I could have gone in, but I'm pretty sure we would have died 2v3 there. So, Jace up top versus both of them, but yeah, he's got that disengage. So I'm a little higher level than Cat. I'm just going to try to push her away from these minions. And usually, you know, you'd have to be worried about running out of mana, but with Tears... it's going to be pretty difficult. Once I get Catalyst, I'm basically going to have all the mana I need until I get the active on Muramana. Which is a goofy and delightful name. I approve of it wholeheartedly. So, things are still cool down here. One thing I do like about this map is the just different items you can get. It has a different feel in Summoner's Rift, even just like mechanically. And so, like, Blackfire Torch and your, what is it, not Blade of the Ruined King, the Wicked Hatchet, you know, those kind of items, they work out. They're not bad. And, you know, each one has a different purpose, and I always forget about them. You know, I don't play this map too often, and when I do, I'm like, what should I get? Usually I have to end up, like, kind of sorting through it. But, looks like here... we still have not had any big, like, contestation of a team points, not a lot of ganking. We're keeping up. We're about the same level, and looks like I did finish the Catalyst. That's good. Let me see. Their builds are pretty stereotypical, except for it looks like Malphite's not going tank, he's going AD, which isn't that atypical, and he does actually make a good tanky fighter. He's one of the original ones. And, yeah, it looks like they're both going to go for a Brutalizer. Cat's probably going to go for a Blackfire Torch, or maybe she'll try to get a Hextech Gunblade first. So, Vi's teleporting back, and it looks like, yeah, that's the thing I'm worried about. So, Malphite ultimate into Katarina. And they, you know, even though they had to dive for the last part, managed to pick it up. Kind of wish that Vi was not trying to teleport back right then. Probably wouldn't have helped us that much, but it just feels like, you know, if you know they're there, go somewhere they can't see you to teleport in. Because I was thinking, you know, I don't know, maybe her ult Yeah, it must have been down, or maybe she used it just too late. But using that to knock Cat out of her thing, pretty satisfying. And her ult, actually, Vi's, is just, oh, it's fun to use. I like it. Has a really long cooldown, though. Actually, one of the worst things that can happen, oh, I wish I knew he was there, but I don't. If you use Vi's ult on someone like Vlad or Fizz, and they use their invulnerability move, like Pool or the Troll Pole, it cancels your ultimate and it goes on full cooldown. So nothing happens, and you just, you know, you see that, oh, 130 seconds, and you're like, oh, ow. Like, it feels bad, man. It feels terrible. So they're pulling ahead in this one. Gold-wise, we're still about the same, but they've proved that they are able to kill us, especially when they catch us off guard. And yeah, I'm not doing that well. I've got minion kills. That's really all I've got, and I'm not helping out the team too much at this point. I just want to get to the point that I feel confident being, you know, spell machine gun rise, going in and just tossing out stuff at anyone who comes near me. So, looks like they're going to gank. No, they're just going to walk in. I'm going to get out of there. Don't want to be too close. Yeah. And Darius came down too. Yeah, we don't want to get close to these guys. If we do, it's going to be terrible. So, another thing in this map, there's a spider who doesn't appear unless people see him, but that thing is terrifying. We try to kill the spider a couple times, and we don't. Our team is there. We are fighting it, but it either kills us or it gets us down so low that it's just not worth it. You want to have really like heavy AD people with lifesteal or just incredibly high sustained damage to go after the spider, because it's going to hurt you. So I'm coming up, Jace is there to cover me. I was kind of hoping they'd follow me, but they're not that greedy. They're actually playing very well. They're doing a good job. So, Darius, jungling, and level-wise, still very close. Jace is definitely at the top of the game at this point. He's going to get away. Oh, he wants to go after Darius, but worried about the Katarina. Wisely, you don't want to be too confident against her. You don't want to overextend, at least, because if someone can disable you, if she leads you into a trap, it might be over very quickly. So, Tears of the Goddess, like, I am stacking that thing up. It's already more than halfway full. Once it is full, I'm going to try to turn it into a sword. I know it's not Archangel Staff, and you don't really need AD on Rise. However, the active basically makes his abilities scale better than they do. So at that point, I was thinking, yes, I can take Malphite. However, Katarina is a no. And yeah, Vi was back. I shouldn't have even been extending past my turret at that point. That was my bad. I'd love to say that, oh, well, my team should have been there. But no, I should have been with my team on that one. That was not a good. So, Katarina's going to try to gank, or just a bush. Just staying in the bush, lady. And, yeah, we're being really, really careful. I'd say that this goes on forever, but it doesn't. Things will pick up here, I promise. Now, you can see, like, Magic Pen is something that Cat's getting. So, Magic Resist would be a good thing. She doesn't have penetration percentage-wise yet. And so, if you got a bunch of flat Magic Resist, it would really help. Oh, is Jace going to be able to get away from this? Oh, he's running. He looks like he's going to make it. And Vi comes up there. She's just going to use Vault Breaker to make sure she can get to the turret. Oh, they're going for a point. Yeah, you can see I'm just down there farming. I could have come up, but if they can defend the turret with two people, they've basically let me have that farm. So I want to make sure I don't get grabbed. That's the one thing that I'm really terrified about. I can come in behind them, but at the same time, if they come for me, I don't want to be 1v3ing them while the other guys have to catch up for 1 second, because I'm pretty sure in 1 second they could destroy me violently. So, Malphite, however, probably going too far. If I can grab him, or Darius, I'll take either one. But oh dear, Cat and people at low health is not a good thing. If she wanted, she could just get a triple kill there. I'm glad she didn't, but at the same time, don't stay around Cat when you're at enough for Shunpo to take you out, because she can just click on you and it'll kill you and allow her to kill another person, which is terrifying. I mean, they've got Cat and Darius, who basically are the refresh on kill people, so gotta be careful about that, otherwise they're just going to roll into us. Snowball, one might say. So, they're going back. They do have both of the points. We're probably not going to go onto their side. Like, right now they've definitely got a bigger presence than us, so if we get caught out, and we don't know they're there, yeah, it's going to be scary. We are going to take back our point. But, going for both, it's more than we want to do right now. We want to make sure that we catch up. They're ahead in kills, but if we keep the experience up, if we keep farming lanes, we should be able to catch up. Now, I don't want to get too close to anyone without backup. That's how I died last time, so I'm being kind of cautious. I'm staying around with the Vi, and we're back to the farmy, laney thing that usually doesn't happen in this map often. But you know what? This is the game where it is. This is basically miniature Summoner's Rift. It's Summoner's Rift Lite, half the calories, but more goofy stuff happening 24/7, and big-ass spiders. So, music-wise, actually, right now, I want to do something with piano and strings, and I'm not sure exactly. I want to do kind of either groove-based champion or something that's really atonal and harsh. I'm not sure exactly what champion I'm thinking, but should be cool, I hope. I'm still on, break, and so I'm trying to kind of crank the things out before I have to go back and start reading Marx or some other, not going to say bullshit, but time-consuming book stuff. Oh, Jason Bush. And he is just, he's not going to allow her to open. They're going in, Vi's out, boxing. Oh dear, Darius is going to try to execute. So Vi just used her ultimate to get him off of us, which at that point was a good idea. Oh, if she could have snagged Katarina, she might have been able to take her out, but then again, she might have just been able to Shunpo away also. Either way, we didn't lose too much. They didn't gain too much either, so stalemate. Which at this point, them being a little bit ahead and having proved that they can beat us, we'll take it. So they took the thing again. You can see it also gives them gold. So really capturing those is never a bad idea. Oh, and you can see that guy splashing all over the place. Man, he's basically got free Tiamat. I wonder actually, building Tiamat on Malphite now. I'm not sure if that's Oh, Cat is waiting in that bush. She sees me here. She wants to jump out, but she's too shy. She just doesn't know. So Malphite is, again, going to try to take out every single minion. They're going to come down. Oh, if they can catch Katarina. Oh, Vi. Caesar, yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm flashing out of that. Jace is going to take their point, which is good. But at the same time, I feel that would have been a good team fight to have. So she's teleporting away. I'm basically going to make her waste that 8 seconds she took teleporting. And Jace got out safe, so we did balance out the points, and we're going to be able to get this one, so we'll have both of them for a while there, which is good, something to look forward to. Gold-wise, they've got about 1,000 lead at this point, which actually isn't that big. I guess we're just out farming them. However, you will notice the one thing. At this point, the one person with kills on their team is Katarina. And Katarina is scary when fed, but at this point we could build magic resist. Of course, we will probably want to build some armor. However, they've got black cleavers. So our armor is going to get shredded either way, really. Really, health is probably the best bet at this point. Especially considering I'm guessing Katarina is going to go for more magic penetration. We'll see. Alright, they're all bottom. We're all top. And we're kind of itching for a fight, it looks like. We're grouping up. I've got that bind queued up. It's undodgeable, it's targeted, it's nice, it's easy to use, but it's not long range, so you kind of want to use it. It's pretty good initiation, especially if someone's out of place. You can keep them that way for a while. So you can see we're just taking out things and fighting wolves. And yeah, Rise doesn't make the best jungler, but once his damage is up high enough, it's fine. Also, he gets tanky. If you want, you can build Rise with all kinds of defenses and still get mana, which is still his main scaling thing. So it's fun because he's just unusual. Like, there's no other character that has a build path anything like Rise. Oh, so they're coming in. Katarina's looking shifty. But I'm going back, so I'm the lame guy at the party this time. They want to take our turret. Vi's just jungling, so unless we all get down there, they might be able to do it. I'm coming. I did get the Manamune, which is good at this point, but really I just want it to be a Muramana. So Vi tried to use Vault Breaker through there, but it didn't quite connect. We're just looking for any of them at this point. If we can get Cat, would be good. Oh, that was a grab and a half. Oh, yeah. So, that Mouth ult was terrible. Oh, God. So I got picked up there. I shouldn't even have turned around. It might not have mattered, but I probably just should have booked it. And I was so close. I just need to cast, like, 4 more spells. Not that it'll matter if they destroy our base. So, it's them against Baron Daredevil. He is going to have to try very hard. Oh, he is going balls to the wall in there. Oh, and it's going to get Cat. That's good, so he's going to get a bunch of money from that. However, they're also going to just plow into our base. Vi is... okay. She's there. She's just... you know, maybe late to the party. I'm there too. At this point, we should probably know they're going to go for that and try to stop them, but I wasn't quite so fast on the uptake for that one. So, going up, but yeah, not going to catch them. They're going to get 2 points again. So, no one's even tried for the spider yet. We should start keeping an eye on it, and I think we do. We might even try to get it, but... as I said, it's pretty lethal, and we don't have the greatest setup team for it. Alright. So, is restarted. At this point, they are just way ahead. They've got 3 towers up on us. That set their gold up quite a bit, too. They're 3.5 K ahead. And that's not good, especially considering that... none of them scale particularly poorly. Darius and Malphite aren't, you know, the greatest. They're not exactly carries, but their tanky DPS is going to be very difficult for us to get through. So, it looks like they're coming in for a gank. If Vi can catch them, we have a 2v3, well, 3v2 for us. Oh, if she could just... So at this point, yeah, that's the spider. This is that terrifying motherfucker of an arachnid. And we're not attacking it. We're hoping they will come in. So at this point, we're like, should we do it? And we decide to try it, I think. Yeah. So we're going for it. They saw us go here, so they know we're doing it. But yeah, look at our health. Look at that thing just dissolve us. So seeing them coming, I just die. I could have tried to fight, but I really just didn't want to give him the gold that point, and seeing no other exit, yeah. That's, bad way to get aced, but, I still don't know exactly how to judge that thing. I haven't played this thing often enough. If you play Jax, you can solo it, get a Hextech Gunblade and just beat the crap out of it. But there's, yeah, certain characters and teams, since it does a lot of area of effect damage as well, that it just is going to beat you up. And so you gotta be careful. And as the game progresses, it only gets stronger. So I'm hoping I can at least bother him away from getting our tower. And it looks like, yeah, Malphite is going to walk up into our platform. It's a little difficult to tell where it starts, but generally that second step is the one you don't want to step on, because that's the one where the death laser comes out and shoots you. So at this point, we have our Nexus turret. This is turned into tower defense, basically. We don't have that much at our disposal. Their lanes are going to push themselves, and they've got free reign over the entire map. We're going to try to take back what points we can, and basically hope for a miracle at this point, because, you know, barring that, it's not going to happen. No. Yeah, they've gone back, they're shopping, their gold is only staying pretty far ahead of ours. Unless we start killing them and free farming, we're not going to catch up that way. So I think we're just going to try to basically run the clock. They're a little bit ahead of us level-wise. If we can all get to 18, we can close that gap. And then maybe we can try working on, you know, winning a team fight, etc. So they're coming in again and jumping onto Vi, who's going to try to get out. We are just going after Cat, and you can see we can plow the damage down on her. We did. Malphite is just going in for that Vi. And do I get... Oh, we both flash. I throw the last ball. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not even going to try to run away because I know I won't be able to make it. I do some damage to him, but it's not enough. So if he was really a brave guy, he might just want to go in for that inhibitor. He's going to do some walking. Yeah. He's trundling towards it. He's still got plenty of time. And yeah, it looks like he is going to do it, which is a good idea. I promote this thing. Otherwise, not that it isn't anyway, but the game would go on forever. Speaking of which, I think I am going to pause the video here. It goes on for about an equal amount after this, so if you want to see the rest, I'll link it to this in the description, and as far as I can tell, this is the longest game in a 3v3 ever, so stay tuned for the exciting conclusion.